Well, hello there, Taurus. Happy April and happy beginning of spring. I'm Iris Siriani and I am here to do your April 2019 spiritual guidance readings. I read my cards intuitively so that I can bring you messages that are meant for you to move you forward at this particular time in your life. However, not all messages are going to resonate with everybody in the Aries collective, and that's okay. So take what resonates and what doesn't, please just toss it aside. And I want to say a special thank you to all of you who have been booking readings with me. I am so grateful and so honored that you have chosen me to read for you. So thank you so much. And thank you for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing. It helps to support my channel and to grow my channel, and I can better serve you as a result of that. So thank you so much. So let's get started with you, Taurus, for the month of April 2019. And I have meditated and pre-shuffled the cards. So the first three cards that I'm going to allow to come out is your energy coming into March 2019. So this is kind of what you're bringing forward with you from March and perhaps even prior to March. But we're going with what you're bringing into April from the previous month. So let's just see. Whoops. Okay. Oops. All three right out in a row. So we have a fork in the road, come to the edge, and loyal heart. And these are all upright. So Taurus, it looks like this might have everything to do with a romantic relationship. There's a lot of love in this reading. There is fear in these three cards. You're with somebody that you are very, very loyal to you, but you feel like you need to make a choice, or a choice needs to be made. Do you stay together? Do you come apart? Come to the edge. Is there something different that you need to do? A fork in the road. I don't think that, I'm not getting the sense that this is a do I leave this situation? Rather, do I need to have a look at who I am being in this relationship? I do feel strongly that this is a romantic relationship. And although the guidance isn't specific to love and romance, my readings aren't, but this is very strongly what's coming out for you. So the energy moving into April is something that has just been weighing heavy on your mind. Again, you have a very loyal heart, but I think that, you know, as this woman here is spreading her hearts over the edge of this suspended rock, she's wondering what decision and what choices to make. It's almost like the uncertainty of what to do next. So that's the energy coming in. So let's now turn into the rest of the cards to see what comes out. And what has come out is the Three of Autumn, which talks about following passion, crafting honing your craft, or focusing on what it is that brings you joy and happiness, and just allowing you to, that's too many, allowing you to be the best that you could be at the things that you love. Because as I mentioned, and that again is too many cards, but as I mentioned, I'm getting the sense that the loyalty that you have in this situation, and that come to the edge, and that is a leap of faith. But I don't think so much that it's a leap of faith in an ending, because there's not really an ending card here. It's more about, perhaps there's something within me that I need to change or can look at from a different perspective that might help make a decision, and thereby changing the path and choosing a different path in the fork of the road. And by following a passion of yours, and trying to hone your craft and be the best that you can be. Oh, that is way too many cards as well. That is going to help. That is going to help tremendously. So let me just tune into these cards for just a minute here, since they're coming out in big bunches. What messages do you have for Taurus? There's one right there. Taurus, for the month of April 2019, that they most need to know for this month. And that is too many also. What messages for Taurus this month of April 2019? I'm going to take those two. Okay. Okay. So, what do we have here? Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing here right now, this part here has more to do, I believe, with career, actually. So in as much as you've got this heart thing going on, there's also in the beginning of April, you're thinking about something career-wise and what you can do. So this one here is following your passions, honing a craft. And then the Prince of Autumn is about paying attention to the details of what it is that is going on, or that you want to create, or creating that forward movement, because you are being supported by somebody. And there's a message here that's trying to come through. I'm just going to tap into this here just a minute. I wonder if you are going to get a raise in your work, or the business that you have started is going to have a sudden turnaround, because all of these cards are talking about honing your craft, doing something that is going to, that detail that you pay attention to is going to it's like a turn in the tides, and there's a lot of financial, this is a windfall card, but I don't want to say that a windfall as in you're going to win the lottery. I'm talking about the more you pay attention to what it is you are passionate about, and when you pay attention to the details and you really hone your craft, it's like the tides completely turn, and all of a sudden support shows up for you in ways that you never imagined, and money starts to roll in for you. And at the end of this is what came out with that King of Spring is the World, which means that you are at the end of a cycle and there is new freedom and success coming your way, which is really great news. That's really, really great news. I want to see what else is coming up for Taurus this month, because we've got that energy of love and romance and the I'm not really sure what to do here, to focusing on career and following a passion. Okay, the Ten of Autumn. I think that there's going to be a lot of stuff. Whatever it is you're going to be doing right now is coming out. There's a lot of thought going on in your head right now. I think you're being asked to step up and be a leader. That one here right on the bottom wants to come out. Yeah. This reading this month, I believe that there's something tied in with this, with the love at the beginning. That's kind of seeping through and permeating into this as well. And I think what is being asked of you in all cases, whether this is your career, your job, your relationship, is what's being asked of you is to step up and be the leader in your life and take the reins and take control of what it is that who you want to be career-wise, who you want to be in a partnership, looking at who you have been being and how you've been showing up. I'm a little bit surprised that the Hermit hasn't come out here yet, because this really is a time of introspection to me, and it speaks of patience. We got one that fell on the floor. This is about patience and indecision, and you wanting to have some type of clarity and forward movement in your life. So what you have out here is the Two of Winter, and the Two of Winter talks about needing to make a choice as well for yourself. You know, do you play the mandolin or do you play the violin? Which one? You're good at both, you know, but which one brings you more passion? Where do you want to focus your attention on most? Do you want to focus your attention on lack and things that no longer serve you? Or do you want to focus your attention on your innate skills and abilities and passions? Do you want to be defiant and when it comes to all things that you do in your life? There's a saying, T. Harv Eker says, how you do anything is how you do everything. And so I'm getting a really strong sense that, you know, with the World card here, I think that the pain that you've been experiencing and coming into the month of April it has more to do with who you have been being, how you have been showing up in your life, and are you bringing the best of you forward, or are you allowing yourself to be stuck in old thought patterns, old beliefs? Have you been digging in your heels? Taurus can be stubborn sometimes. And, you know, usually that's when they're stubborn, that is their shadow side, digging in. But when you open yourself up to tapping into your passions, what's really important to you, and then focusing on those things and honing your craft and creating the skills that you need to create more success in your life, and making a decision about what it is that you want for yourself in your life as well, because you can have great success. And there's money here, so I'm getting the sense that money, you might have been struggling a bit with money, and this is where I feel strongly that there are some beliefs that are kind of screwing around with you, so to speak, that are stopping you from really showing up in your life. Because, you know, you've got the king here as well, and you've got this Prince of Autumn as well. And, you know, if you look at the way this Prince of Autumn is standing here, he's very certain and he's very sure of himself, and he takes on the leadership role of his life. He might be cautious, but he's taking, you know, wise, assertive action. And this card, like I said, the Three of Autumn, you know, whatever you are desiring, whatever your passions are, it's, you know, have you been neglecting your passions? And maybe it's time to get back to what you're passionate about. And then, of course, this king, you know, he's wise, he's theatrical, but he speaks of success and showing up and being the leader of his own life, right? But then also, you know, taking time for yourself, having patience, having fun, because fun is always important in life as well. And, you know, trust that things are going to come into clear focus for you, and that some things just take time, and that everything happens for a reason. So whatever is going on in your life right now, Taurus, this is all happening for a reason. I don't see anything bad in this reading at all. I think I see confusion, I see fears, I see lost passion, lost drive, needing just to make a decision, standing up and being the leader of your life, and taking back the reins so that you feel like you have the freedom, and you've got the world in your hands, instead of feeling like somebody else is always controlling your life. And then letting go of things that just no longer are supporting you in your growth, because I feel stunted growth in this reading as well. But all is not lost. Everything happens for a reason, and there's nothing bad in this reading. I just feel strongly that April is your month to really look at what it is you want to create in your life, and then stepping up and be who you need to be to create forward momentum. And this whole situation that you are moving in with here, I believe that is going to work itself out as well, and that you just have to trust and have faith. But I think that at the crux of all of this, there is you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, Taurus. I'm just listening for more messages. I hope this has resonated with you. If it has, I would love to read your comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell beside it, so that you are notified of each time I upload a video. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I will leave you with all of the details and information on how to contact me below. And until next month, I wish you an amazing April, and we'll see you for the beginning of May. Bye.